I don't give a fuck. I don't like your jerk off name. I don't like your jerk off face. I don't like your jerk off behavior. And I don't like you. Jerk off.
We'll do it live! Fuck it!
And we're live, you fucking cunts. Nice burp, dude.
So sorry. What's happening, honey?
What's happening, honey?
Golly, it's been a week.
It's been a week and a day. Quite a day today.
Yeah.
It was interesting for sure.
Well, we went to Carowinds today.
We did.
And per the weather, it was going to be like 85 and partly cloudy. So it's like, cool, it's a great day to go. It might be a little hot, but it'll be good.
Yep.
And then on the way there, it started pouring.
You sure did?
For like a second.
Mm-hmm.
And when we got there, it sprinkled a little bit, and I was worried. I was like, oh, shit, it's sprinkling.
Yep. As we waited to get into the water park.
Right.
So.
But thankfully, it ended up being sunny, and it was a good day.
It was a good day.
Did you notice that when the middle one wanted to ride the swings, the kids' swings?
Yeah.
So sorry.
Nice.
The operator had a stutter.
No, I did not.
Oh, he did. He'd be like,
That's
"Are you guys
pretty
ready
funny.
to ride this? Ride."
Was he a DJ or did he have
And
a
then
stutter?
he would like start sing. He would sing.
I remember him singing.
It was like the baby swing, so it was nothing crazy. But yeah, he totally had a stutter.
Yep, I remember him singing.
And then one time he was counting down. It was like 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2,
Today.
2.
You know?
Thing sucks!
No, poor guy. I mean, it was fine. It worked.
It did work. She swung and she had fun.
Yeah, we almost shouldn't have taken her to Carowinds after the week that she's had, though.
Yeah, she's been quite annoying to say the least.
I mean, so listen. So here's the story.
And
The other day,
yeah.
I was leaving work, and I called you, as I always do as soon as I get in my car.
Yep.
And you're like, cool, the two that are here, they're in bed. I'm going to step outside, have a drink with the neighbors.
No, I was gonna have a stogie.
I have a stogie, drink, whatever, with the neighbors.
Yep.
Like, coming out when you go home.
Yep.
So, okay, cool. I'll do that.
Should have worked perfectly fine.
It was great, in theory.
And the middle one,
Listen.
our oldest kid is not here. She's camping.
The oldest is camping with grandma.
Our middle one, I told her because the little one was already asleep. Mm-hmm. The middle one came to me and she was like, "Can I watch TV in your bed?"
Aw.
Right?
Yeah.
So I was like, "Yeah, absolutely you can." But I'm gonna go have a stogie right outside.
Right.
Just lay down. Let me set you up with your whatever. What are you watching? Like an asshole. I fucking
use my
served
pillows,
her.
whatever you want to watch. Have your stuffed animal, your blanket, whatever.
So that's what happened. And then 30 minutes later.
I got home. It takes 30 minutes to get home, give or take like a minute or two, but about 30 minutes.
Yep.
And I come inside, I start taking my bag off, whatever, and she comes like slowly teetering down the stairs, which normally she comes and greets me. So I'm like, okay, cool. Hey, babe.
Yeah.
And she stands in front of me and she goes, "I'm sorry, mommy. I got a little bit of nail polish on my toe." It's like, on your toe? Okay. So first thing I'm like, okay, she tried to paint her toenails. We painted them the other day. She's trying to fix them. Let's not freak out. It's okay. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm so gassy.
Nice.
So I know. So I picked her up to get a better look at this toe and notice, the side of her foot is orange as well.
Yep.
And then I looked, the whole bottom of her foot is orange, and immediately I'm like, oh shit, there's gonna be feet prints all over the carpet upstairs.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
So I picked her up, walked her out to you guys,
Yep.
embarrassed her a little bit, came inside.
I mean, that's needed.
And I was like, listen, where else did you get it?
Yep.
And she's like, I don't know. I'm like, no, listen, like, I need you to tell me where else you got nail polish.
Yeah.
And I brought a little gift for you, because I don't think I've actually showed you this yet.
Oh, you have not.
She said it was on her pillowcase.
It's literally a fucking footprint on my pillowcase. God God damn.
It's all on your pillowcase.
That's all my pillowcase. That's literally all it was.
There was none all over the rest of the bed, just on
Damn.
one of Gabe's pillowcases.
Damn.
We cleaned her up and whatever. And I just drew a blank.
Yeah. So you clean her up.
Yeah.
You set her up in her bed to watch
I stuck
TV.
her in the bathtub because I not panicked, like I didn't know what to do. So I just gave her a loofah and said, "Hey, scrub your foot for just a second."
Yeah.
While I
You didn't tell me that.
Well, that's what I told her. I said, "Hey, I threw her in the bathtub. I said, scrub your foot. I need to inspect the bed."
Yeah.
So I put her in the bathtub. She's scrubbing her foot. I'm checking to see if there's anywhere else in the bed. It's just that one, thankfully, that one pillowcase. So then that's kind of chunky.
That was a little bit chunky, yeah.
And yeah, I put her in her bed and I was like, what the fuck? Because I didn't want to bathe her in acetone because that's eventually probably going to burn. I'm not going to scrub her.
This is after she had taken a bath.
True. She had already taken a bath.
I had given them both baths. Got them, spoil them. We are very gassy today.
Sorry,
Jesus Christ.
Jeez Louise.
But
I'm getting stupid loose.
yeah, no, that was fun.
Loosey-goosey, baby.
And then that was the same night that eventually the good neighbors went inside.
Holy cow.
And
Oh my
I won't
gosh.
say bad neighbor, but the weird one.
Yeah,
definitely
they're not
chatting
terrible
with
neighbors.
us.
He's just odd. No, listen. I was outside. We were all outside chit-chatting.
Yep.
I went inside really quick to use the restroom and get a snack.
Yep.
And I came back out and
I got cornered.
Our preferred neighbors were inside.
They had
and
gone in to watch a race.
The other neighbor came out. And I knew immediately then I should have turned around.
Bro.
But I was hoping you were going to be like, yeah, the good neighbors are getting a drink and they're coming right back. But no.
No, they saw the fucking shark coming and they swam to shore. We swam towards it. It's but then the conversation is always weird to where
super weird.
He's like, "Hey, I have all these issues, but I keep on fucking making them bigger."
Yeah.
He's, personal issues that he's got with his wife. And then he keeps on telling us how he does things to purposely fucking piss her off.
But coming to us, we're not therapists.
I also don't give a shit.
We're
I will purposely tell you to do the wrong thing to watch your relationship implode so I can laugh from the outside.
I mean, yeah. And then he was
I can't believe
fussing
you
about
fucking listen to me.
because school's about to start, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't know why, but my kid was in a class full of retards last year."
I mean,
And we're like,
we know why.
well, sir,
Why is that chair moving?
what?
Yeah,
The chair's not moving.
it definitely was a second ago. I don't know.
Well, the
if
door was
there's
also closed a lot more a minute ago.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a child behind it.
No, you holy guacamole! Oh my heavens to Betsy! What?
Well, that was fun.
Okay, listen. I thought the door was closed, which it was.
It was.
And then I thought, okay, maybe just the wind or the air.
The wind.
Not the air, because the air conditioning's not even working up here
The
right now.
AC is actually not working that
Our
well
AC
up
is
here.
not.
So
It's having some issues up here. I thought maybe I didn't close the door good. And then I didn't see the chair moving when I looked. And I swear to you, when she jumped from the back of that recliner, my heart was in my butt for a second. For just a second. That really... Because
I didn't see her.
I didn't see her behind the chair.
I didn't see her behind the chair.
When you
either.
said somebody's behind there, I thought she was behind the door. I thought the door was pressing against the recliner and making it rock.
That's what I thought too.
So I'm leaning over trying to look behind the door.
All right,
She's a ways.
we may be able to record.
She scared the shit out of us, and now her fan is dead, and she wants a snack.
Too bad.
Right?
Too fucking bad.
How about no?
Yeah. How about no? Indeed.
I'm just kidding. I'll get her a snack after this because it's still kind of early.
Damn. Let's cleanse the palate. Let's cleanse the palate with a little world
Okay.
star. What do you think?
There's a woman at a window with a raccoon. Don't fuck with raccoons. I've learned if I've learned anything, it's just don't fuck with the raccoons.
I labeled this "Take your babies and go."
There you go. Whoop. I'm helping you out.
What do you think's gonna happen?
I'm Jesus.
It's kind of you're
Oh my
Jesus.
Okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. You can do it.
She's just
There
trying to
you
give the
go.
raccoon baby
There's
back,
one.
and the raccoon was
Yeah.
pissed at her.
Yeah.
Close the window.
Come here. Just
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one?
More baby. There's one more baby. And she's trying. That raccoon's not happy.
shit.
I love how
Oh my gosh, and she's just trying to help.
I love how it charges at her. Look, you just see it like come in quickly and it's like, get the fuck out of there.
I thought it was gonna jump in her hair.
It also just like fakes her out. It
It
doesn't
totally
do
did.
anything.
It was like bloop, bloop.
Come out.
Doesn't really fake. It doesn't do anything.
There you go. There
Yeah.
you go.
She's helping him. Oh, good job.
Out you go.
Out you go.
Oh! She was doing so well.
Dude, she could have waited 2 extra seconds. Like,
Out you go.
look, like, and I understand her panic.
Shit.
I understand her panic to get that window closed.
Yeah, I'd be pissed too.
And the raccoon kind of checks it out one more time. It's like, is that bitch gone?
Ugh.
And now she's got to get a fucking rabies shot.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Oh, that poor woman.
That's it. That's only 2. Dick.
Yeah, dick.
You dick.
No, go on.
Oh, it's still charging at her? Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my gosh. That poor
That's
lady.
fun. Yeah, that's why you don't fucking help raccoons ever. You know,
Golly.
or wild animals with their babies. That's
Speaking of, like,
generally
wild
just
animals,
a bad idea.
I was driving home from work the other night.
You found a wild animal.
And like I see all kinds of not all kinds. That makes
All
it sound like
kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it's not all kinds of stuff. I drive the same route though.
Yeah.
And like I've seen like an animal, a turtle, a deer. Nothing crazy though.
Right.
And on the way home,
Burp.
sorry. Whew. I was driving down and I saw a woman carrying a house, and I swear she had a pig with her or something. And
You
I came
started
home.
telling me about this.
Yeah, and it was
She was
so
carrying
weird.
a shed.
There
in
was a
fucking
woman in like
trailer.
a shed, and somehow she had like a metal hookup
Trailer.
or something to help her carry it.
On wheels. So it was on
Yeah,
wheels.
and I thought I was crazy. You know what, bitch? I'm not crazy. So I kept saying I can't.
Wait, there's video of
Listen,
this?
there's a picture. I
Oh,
kept saying like,
wonderful.
oh, I wish I could turn around, but I
Yeah.
knew if I turned, because she was taking up the whole lane. So
Yeah.
I knew if I turned around, it was going to take me forever to get around her
And
to
get back.
where I was going, and I was ready to be
Yeah.
home.
I'm with you.
But like, so it's a real thing. This is the woman.
Holy shit, she has a legit like little shed.
Yes. See,
And
I'm not
3
crazy.
I don't see a pig.
Okay, I thought I saw a pig. Maybe it was just a big dog. Now that I'm
But-
looking at her.
She's got like 3 dogs, it looks like.
Yeah. So I've learned a lot. Apparently, she's a nomad. She's like
I would guess.
OG from Mississippi,
Mississippi,
and
okay.
just like walks and parks in people's yards who are willing.
Okay, we're not. Don't come
Right.
here, bitch.
And yeah. And then like the back of her trailer, she's got like a some kind of bird. I forgot what they said. Like not a pigeon.
Cockatoo?
She's got some kind of bird.
A crow?
And then she's got a
She would have a
boyfriend that
crow.
helps her push.
He helps her push or pull?
He pushes, she pulls because her harness will not fit on him. It's too small for him.
You did a lot of research on this.
I did. She's got her own Facebook page.
Okay.
So I was like reading through it to like figure out what was going on.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it was like a real thing. It wasn't as sketchy as it's, well, it's still a little sketchy, but not quite as sketchy as it like seemed initially.
Right.
I'm actually fine.
I guess.
But you said she was being pulled over by like.
Well, yeah, there was like sheriffs
police.
behind her.
Police.
But, like, I don't know
Do we
what
have to take another break?
Was going on with that.
Is someone yelling?
Yep.
Is she back?
She's yelling.
We may have one last child when we come back. Hold on.
Hold, please. She was screaming because she couldn't get her water bottle opened.
We'll keep her alive.
Do you know why she couldn't get it open? Because I put it on way too tight. Because I was worried if she opened it on her own that she was going to put the lid in her mouth and was going to be like choking while we were in here. So I put it on way too tight. So I guess I kind of screwed
my
myself in
God.
that one. What?
Dude.
What?
All right. So, just sent me this screenshot, and this is someone. We'll leave names out of it. This is someone who is kind of a psycho. Really regretting having the kids skip doing IBJJF this year in Florida. It's hard to watch some kids win knowing my kids beat them. Or watching a bunch of stallers. My boys need to have more confidence and know that they can hang with some of those heavy hitters. So my coach and I were talking about this recently, and I'm glad that he sent this, because that kind of isn't it weird? Okay, and like, all biases aside, is it not weird for a grown ass fucking woman to kind of shit on like other kids, and we're talking about like 7 and 8 year olds,
A little bit, yeah.
in order to kind of justify what her kids may do or do not like do wrong, as far as competition goes in jiu-jitsu?
A little bit, yeah, because also, like, as a 6 or 7 year old, it's a competition, but it's like, it's supposed to be fun.
You're a kid.
You're still a kid. Like, it's not like
Right.
you're competing for a gold medal or anything. Like, I understand, yes, it could get you, like, scholarships and shit later on the day.
Not in jiu-jitsu.
But, like,
It's
but even if it could, like,
that's fine.
as a 6 or 7 year old, you don't need to shit on other kids.
That's my point, right? And
Like,
and my
boost your
coach
kids
as
up
well.
and say, hey, you know, work hard and keep
Dude.
trying. Like, don't shit on other
So
kids.
last time we spent probably training specifically this guard pass where this one kid was getting caught. Okay. And goes to a tournament, gets caught, gets armbarred, which is what we literally worked on to not happen. And then she goes on her social medias and proceeds to shit on the other kids that beat her kid.
Jeez.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, hey man, like I'm all for and this, like, I should be on this kid's side given that he is one of our kiddos that we train and all that. But like I find it hard to do so because of the way she's handling the commentary after.
What do you get out of shitting on another kid?
Even if the kid never sees this, right?
Right. The kid's
It's
not.
just
Hopefully,
like-
the kid's not going to see it because if he's 6
I
or
hope
7
not.
ish, he's not going to be on Facebook.
Or I hope the kid sees it and it's just like, well, guess what? I beat your kid.
And especially if the other kid won, like, why not, instead of like shitting on the other kid on social
Brother,
media, why not talk
and
to your
it's-
kid and say, hey, listen, great job, bud, but like, here's how you can improve next time. Let's talk to your coaches on what we can do
And
differently
listen,
next time.
and
Like, why are
these
you?
not to say anything, but like, these are kids that, as far as I've seen, don't fucking try that hard at all in practice.
So then tell your kid, hey,
You know
work
what I
harder,
mean?
work your butt off, do your best,
And it's fine.
Not like,
Like,
oh, the other
listen,
kid, fucking
I wanna-
other kid.
I don't think
like a dick.
I don't think it's the kids though.
No, it's the shitty moms.
I think the kids are fine.
It's the
And the kids may
bully
not even
moms.
want to do jujitsu. It's just like, I mean, we're going to coach everyone and help them fix whatever errors they make.
It's the moms that did like competition cheerleading as a 6-year-old, and they had boys instead of girls, so they can't put them in cheerleading. So they're like, oh fuck, what do boys do?
But they're
Jiu-jitsu?
still
Cool.
hyper competitive.
So they're still hyper competitive.
But there's a
and
better way
are,
to
like,
handle that, though,
trying to
right?
live. Yeah, the better way is tell your kid, hey, here's what we can do better next time.
And leave it
Shitting
at
on the other
that.
kid does not make your kid any better. Nor does it
Especially
make the
when
other
your
kid worse.
lost, you know, and then
Right.
like put out like my kid at IBJJF would be handling some heavy hitters.
Put your
like,
money where your mouth is.
I
Sign
don't
up
know,
next year
man.
and put the proof is in the pudding, bitch. Like,
kind
know what to
of,
tell
but
you.
like this is a kid, and like the sport is a serious sport to where like injuries can happen. I mean,
yes. So
one of
train
our
and
other
sign up
kiddos,
next
like he
year.
did get his arm broken. He was
did.
out like all summer, and
I know.
different kid, but like
I know.
it's.
But you know what I mean? Like, if she's
there's-
gonna sit there and be like, "Oh, I wish I'd signed up. My kids
I
would have won."
wish.
Then like, fucking sign up next year.
I really wish, like, and this, I don't know, maybe a lot of jiu-jitsu schools are like this, to where instructors, I really wish parents would take like 1 to 2 weeks, and they would commit not just one class, but like show up. Let's call it a month.
Yeah.
Maybe like take 2 classes a week for a month. I think that would do so much better for everyone involved in general, including the kids, mainly because
yeah.
the parents don't realize how much of a pain in the ass and how difficult a lot of these things that we're putting the kids through is. And then it's very easy to say, well, why don't you just get up? Why don't you just stand up? It's like, well, because he fucking can't, you know?
Yeah, no, I totally get that. Because especially doing jujitsu myself, like it made it easier for me to tell.
Yeah, and you're not oldest. Like, and you do it very casually. Like, you know what I mean?
And even
like,
now, it's been a while since I've done it. But
you
like,
have an
as
understanding
a parent,
of like someone pressing you and trying to like hold you down and like choke you. Like, you're not going to just get up. You're not just going to do this.
Well, and
maybe
I feel
your
like my kid at
cockiness
home
goes down a little bit. Like, I just want people to humble themselves a little bit. That's all.
It's going from cockiness to like actually understanding it, and not just looking at it and be like, okay, well, like you said, not just being like, oh, just get up, fuck it, just choke him out. Like it's not.
And maybe some of that nonsense fucking. I don't even know to call it shit talking, because it involves like other kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like. And I'm guilty, dude. I am guilty 100%. I'm not saying that I'm not, because like story time, I guess. But like one of the times we were coaching, I was coaching one of these like regional tournaments. I was just trying to pump up one of our competitors, and I didn't know that her opponent was standing right behind me. And I was just like, hey man, like you already beat her in gi or no gi, whatever the fuck it was. I was like, you already beat the shit out of her in that, so like let's just rinse and repeat and let's get out of here with 2 fucking golds.
Yeah. Or
like something to that extent, you know?
Right.
But I didn't know she was standing right behind me, and when I turned around, I immediately felt horrible.
You pumped her up as well, though.
To fucking hate my guts, and like that's fine. She should have. But at the end of it, she got caught, and she cried. Also, this is a kid, you know. But I was a man enough to like, I went up to her coach. Like I let her have her crying moment. I didn't like want to put her on the spot or anything, but I went up to her coach. I was like, hey man, like this is what happened. Like I was trying to pump up my fighter, and I didn't know she was right behind me. Like, so I'll apologize. I'll do whatever if I, upset her. And his response is kind of funny, because he's like, well, she should have fucking not been standing behind you. So that's kind of on her too. But like, I felt bad. You know what I mean?
Because it's a kid still.
And I was in a coaching position where I needed to pump up my fighter at the time. And she did great. She ended up
not just a random ass parent on the sidelines is like, Becky,
why don't you get up?
Just get up.
Get up, Jimmy.
Just stand up and choke him out. Jeez.
Yeah.
Louise.
I don't understand. But like, my intention is never to put another kid down. An adult, like, you can fucking handle it. Like, unbunch your panties and get over it. But like a fucking kid, man, that's different. But,
since we're gonna talk about kids, I got a lot of videos of kids.
Okay.
This first one, I'm sorry to like completely change the subject, but
you're good.
This first one is just, I don't know if it's a teacher, or just a random woman. Oh, I can't hear it.
Is there a sound?
There was.
Here.
Oh, wait. Here we go. Wait. How to start over?
Oh, Dave is in trouble.
Princesses wear pants. Yeah.
Oh, God. That's the new show. Don't die.
No matter what we wear, we're gonna be right.
What are you doing, buddy?
Trying to figure out how to make this shit load. Okay, well,
I had it.
I know.
Hold on.
All I did was hit refresh.
Oh, you.
I fucked up.
You sure did, motherfucker. All right, so what is it? You said it's a...
I think it's the first one.
Is it removed now?
No.
Are you sure?
I hope not. That was so fast if it was.
Do you have it on your phone?
Maybe.
Oh, you.
No matter what we wear.
Yeah, so this new show that our middle one's watching, and...
Okay, dude, do you want me to resend you the link?
No, just put it by the mic so it picks it up.
So, whoa, not this one.
Whoa.
So.
Okay.
Jeez, Dave.
They yanked Dave out of there. Shut the fuck up.
The parents heard him saying, "Shut the," and they're like, "Dave, please,
Dave,
no,
don't
thank
do
you.
that,
Shut up."
Dave. That's hilarious. That's great.
Dave, no.
No, Dave
That's
did great.
great.
I'll label that no, Dave.
No, Dave.
Let's do that. There we go. And we use that.
Can you imagine, like, if you're there, like, teaching or reading a story, and you're like, "Boys and girls," and a kid just goes, "Shut the fuck up."
I would start laughing.
I would be flabbergasted and probably giggle.
I would laugh. I don't know that I have the self-control that like
Like,
other
I would just
people
be like,
have.
"What the fuck?" And then just laugh.
So are you fucking kidding, kid?
And then,
You
like, "Do you
fucking
need
serious?
to leave?" And the kid goes, "Bitch, no." Like,
No, bitch.
okay.
You need to leave. You need to
Please.
suck my dick. It's like, Jesus Christ,
No.
you're 6. You look like a little fucking 6, 7-year-old, maybe.
He looked younger than that to me.
That's crazy. Well, you know. Listen, our kids are just better than me at like language. 'Cause,
Well,
like,
they know that what are
they know not what
are
to
bad
not repeat,
words,
but
what
like,
not to repeat in school at least.
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no saying what they will. There's no telling what they will say
Yeah,
when pushed into a corner.
true. That's very true.
They won't. I don't think they'll do it willy nilly. Just walk into like school and be like, "Hey, Mrs. Francis, how's your cunt?" You know, like I don't think that's gonna happen.
How's your Jeez.
You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, touche.
How's that twat smell? You know, like, but like, I don't think that's gonna happen. But like, if someone pushes them to the point that they're like, "Well, fuck your mother," and like, you know what I mean? Like, I think that is likely to happen.
I mean, anything's possible, right?
But anything is possible. I'll mute it first.
The caption of this video was "Wear Heelys to escape your feelies."
Oh, kids
How do you feel
getting
about
hurt.
Heelys?
Heelys? Oh,
Like
the
the
fucking
shoes?
shoe. I used to have kick kids out of the store.
Really?
When I work retail, like you're not allowed to fucking use Heelys in most
See,
stores.
like that's how old you are when Heelys came out. When Heelys came out, I was at the age where I was like, I want those.
yeah.
My mom was like, fuck no, those are stupid.
I wanted to fucking clothesline little fucking shitty kids. I hope she gets hurt. Thank God. Thank God.
She tripped over her
She
own
ate
feet.
shit.
She tripped over her own feet.
And like that's the kind of fall, like when you fall on your stomach,
yeah,
that
those hurt.
it can kind of knock the wind out of you.
Oh yeah, because her hands weren't ready to like catch herself.
Oh, and the mom's just like, "Come on, Caitlin, go ahead
Here,
and fucking
here,
go.
baby.
Do your fucking your trick."
Oh my gosh! Speaking of tripping over your
Fuck
own
you.
feet, I had a patient that was so mad at me this week. So
Yeah.
he was being discharged,
Okay.
and like when you're discharged, usually like a nurse or CNA will take you down the elevator and walk you like out, which is, or in the wheel, whatever. And this patient, he was already like weirdly unsteady. He'd been walking around the halls all morning
Yeah.
using our cane and was like kind of tripping over his own feet. Never enough
That's
to
good.
fall, but like enough to like make all of
Worry
us
everyone
like
else, just
apprehensive at
jump.
him walking. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was like pissy and would not just wait in his room.
Okay.
And I even tried to tell him, I was like, listen, the doctor's coming to discharge you, but like you've got to be in your room when he gets here so he can talk to you. And he was like, okay, I'm just gonna make a lap around. Like, anyways, he was safe to go home.
Okay.
He just was tripping a little bit.
He was tripping.
Yeah.
Bitch be tripping.
And he was like, I'm claustrophobic, so I need to take the stairs.
What?
I can't take the elevator because I'm claustrophobic.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. So I'm like, listen, sir. And the nurse had already tried to talk to him. The CNA did too. So as the charge nurse, yeah, I was like, listen, like it's a safety thing. It's policy. Like you got to take the elevator.
Yeah. Sorry, dude.
And I tried to reason with him. I was like, listen, the stairwell's not very big either. And like there's like 7 flights down.
You uncultured swine.
And he was like, oh, I know, it's fine. Like, I take the stairs every day. And I'm like, listen, sir, like, if you take the stairs
Spits and swallows.
and you fall, like, you're going to end up back in the ER and stuck here. Like, can we
yeah.
please take the elevator?
And I'm sure the Falls Committee will love that.
Yeah. Then I get in trouble, like, again, as the
Right.
charge nurse, as the nurse, and as the falls champion, whatever.
Champion.
Yeah.
Do you get a belt?
No, I have a star on my badge.
You have a star on your. Can you
have
make a belt?
I have a star pin that says safety.
Can we 3D print you a belt? that you just wear.
You. I wear to our fall meetings.
Fuck yeah,
That's
dude.
champion.
Make it a fucking WWE entrance. Like, I want you to like Stone Cold Steve Austin it. Just like glass break. Dun, 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 dun. It's like, I am Becca. Bam, bam, bam.
Yep, that's exactly how it's going to be.
No bitches falling on my watch.
But listen, and then I kept saying, like, it's policy, it's for safety, whatever. And the patient goes, bullshit.
Oh.
And I was like, listen, sir, like, you can. Yeah. He didn't care.
Nah.
And I was like, sir, you can say BS all you want, but like, that is part of our policy. And for your safety, we really need you to take the elevator. And he said, I didn't say BS.
Oh, God.
I said, I know you didn't, sir. You said the word, but I'm not going to say it right now in the hallway.
Say, sir, my world, your wheelchair, get your ass on that.
I really wanted to do that, but I couldn't. And I was like, listen, I said, I can get security to come and take you down. And he said, okay, then do that. I said, but security's going to take you down the elevator too.
Yeah. Did you do that?
I told him that. I said, but security's going to take you down the elevator too.
Did you
and
call
he was
security?
Like, he was like, fine, fuck it, just take the elevator.
What an ass.
Like, okay, asshat. Like, I'm not about to get in trouble because your ass stumbles down the steps or because my CNA doesn't catch you.
I got the
like,
weepies in the elevator. Yeah, so do I, motherfucker. And guess what? Every week I go in and I go up 27 or 28 floors.
Yeah, we're going down 5.
Yeah.
There's like a maintenance floor, so like 6.
Dude, and I hate elevators. I'm not a fan.
But like, especially
but I close,
for our
dude,
hospital,
I mostly like stare at a corner or close my eyes and I have headphones in and
right,
like
and
just
it
shut the
takes
fuck
all
up and
of,
be
like,
a man.
5 seconds. Like, just I understand claustrophobia is real, and he was like,
it is.
Obviously, you don't understand claustrophobia if you want me in that elevator. I'm like, no, I
Close your
understand.
eyes.
I get it, sir, but like, no,
I have it. I fucking hate it.
Sorry.
Man up, pussy.
I was like, but no, you cannot. You're not walking down the steps. He was mad, but it was fine.
Why do people just want to like fucking kill themselves like that, huh?
They just want
I'm assuming they just had surgery of some sort, right?
I swear people just want to argue for the sake of arguing.
There is, dude, the fucking people that we saw today.
And he was a
fight.
northerner, just to throw that out there.
Who?
The patient.
Oh. Bitch, I'm more southern than you. Don't give me that shit.
I'm just kidding.
I was born in South America, motherfucker.
We about to talk.
Don't give me the I'm a southerner. I was like, yeah, well, I was born in the south part of Brazil, so why don't you eat a
South
fucking kind
America,
dick?
like, fuck.
You know? But anyway.
Yeah, we about saw like 3 people get in a fight on the way home. Different.
Jesus, man. And it's like I love the fact it's nice to like I was just getting my family in the car and just kind of keeping an eye on the situation.
Oh yeah, like you were holding the baby and I was changing him
in case it got out of hand.
And the middle kid was changing in the car.
Right.
And you were just watching.
I was just watching to say if it was going to get out of hand, given like the 2 other people were I was not involved in it at all.
No, you were just observing.
Yeah, so I don't know exactly what happened, but some fucking old guy, he was fairly old, like he was either old or like lived life hard.
He was older, like old enough to be like okay to go to Carowinds.
Let's just call it like early to mid 50s. Fair?
Yeah, I was gonna say somewhere in his 50s.
So, and then the other person involved in the situation kind of had his wife
I think
talk some of the shit.
I think she was the one that was starting shit.
That kind of, from what I observed, makes sense. But then the fucking husband from the passenger seat also started to kind of talk shit.
I just heard a lot of like, shut the fuck up. Why don't you make me? You shut the fuck up.
From
like,
the guy that was outside.
Yeah.
And that was the guy that I was going, hey, sir, we all have kids here, so why don't you also shut the fuck up? Or I will make you.
Both of y'all shut the fuck up.
Like I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, you're not even in the same row. They weren't fighting for like a parking spot. The other car was parked.
I don't even know.
The other
what
car
the
was leaving because the motherfucker like
the old guy was leaving.
Yeah,
and then the one guy was like it was in the car in this big SUV with his wife like parking.
They were trying to park in a spot, and then fucking little
like,
Napoleon was just like nowhere near him yet though.
True. I don't know. It was funny though.
I don't know. It was kind of funny, but like kind of one of those that like you have to keep an eye, as a father, you have to keep an eye out. I was never planning on fighting anyone there.
No, but if it got a little more rowdy to the point where like we were uncomfortable.
I'd be like, hey, you need to shut the fuck up as well, buddy. And like, if he won't make you because he's a fat bitch, I will.
Especially if it got to the point where like we were uncomfortable or like a little weird. Like I was listening, but it wasn't like
it was funny.
Right. It wasn't anything
still
weird.
Comical.
But if it had gotten too far where it made us, nervous.
Dude,
or where they were like unsafe
as an old
fighting.
dude, man, like I don't know, man. You're putting yourself out there to just get jacked up. Mm-hmm. He did not look like an impressive specimen, and I understand you never know like who's carrying a gun or this and that, but like he seemed like a shit talker.
Maybe he was,
and if he was talking to you as you were backing into a spot, if he was talking to you like that, I would have gotten out of the car and I'd be like, you're apologizing to her.
If anybody talks to me at all while I'm backing into a spot, we're already in trouble because I don't back into parking spots. First of all.
All right, fair. But either way, in public, if there's a man that talks to you like that in my presence,
in any way, for any reason whatsoever,
I don't even give a shit if you're being your dumb self. Where I'm like, oh God,
even if I'm in the wrong, you're like, right. But that's still my wife. But I'll be like,
hey, that's my wife, and you will respect her. And
I know she's a dumb bitch sometimes, but geez,
I get to call her that. No one else, bitch.
Only I get to tell her to shut the fuck up.
That's right.
She doesn't listen.
She doesn't.
But only I get to tell her that.
That is true. Those are all true things.
It's because he's.
But you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I would never let. Bro, a fucking 50-year-old man just come to your window and tell you to shut the fuck up.
You wouldn't let any age person tell me that.
Yeah, I'd beat the shit out of a fucking 16-year-old too. I'd be like, yeah, I'm doing some jail time for this, but guess what? You're not growing teeth anymore.
You're gonna learn some fucking respect and not talk to people like that.
Yeah, those are my faults.
It's not a fault.
Yeah, it's a fault.
It's not, because I never have to worry. I mean, I'm a worrywart. I worry about everything and anything as it is. However,
I mean,
I don't have to worry when just about the general fact of me being in public. Because, like, somebody looks at me wrong. If I call you, I'm like, hey, I'm at Walmart. I need you here.
Yeah.
You're going to be there.
I know.
And you're not a speeder, but I feel like that's the time you would speed.
I'll get there.
You would speed.
Yeah, I'll be there. And that, like, for fuck's sake, like, if that person's still around.
Yeah. Like, I see
like, hey, guess who didn't want to leave the house today, and now you made me?
Yeah.
And you were harassing my wife.
Right?
I'm going to take a fucking earlobe and make a necklace out of it as fucking trophy.
Like, I read these Facebook posts of people like, oh, this man was following me around Walmart and followed me and made me uncomfortable. Like, I swear to you, like, the second that somebody makes me feel uncomfortable or I see them more than once, like they're following me, you can buy 20
minutes, right?
I'm going to call you.
Yeah, you'll buy like, 20 minutes of time. I'll get there. Hey,
come to me now. I'll keep walking around Walmart, and you may catch a charge. We may be kicked out of Walmart, but I'm going to be safe leaving.
I mean, yeah.
Am I wrong? Even if you were at work, like in the office.
Oh, I mean, I've gotten the call like, hey, they're taking me to the hospital, and I fucking drove.
Well, that's because I was
everywhere.
having a baby, though.
No,
I'm saying
I'm
if you're in the office and I was at the grocery store and I call you, I'm like, hey, some man's making me uncomfortable. This man is following me around Walmart.
Yeah. Over here, yeah, I'll leave it at that. Yes, I would drive there.
You would be here.
Yeah.
You would be here.
Yeah. It's, I don't know, dude. And it's like, the fact Burger King in Thailand, what? Launches real cheeseburger with no meat and 20 slices of cheese. What the fuck? Why would you even order that?
Right?
It doesn't even look like a grilled cheese. Like, I'm a fan of grilled cheese.
I love grilled cheeses. I love a good buttery grilled cheese.
Yeah, but that just looks like it's a giant block of like, it looks like American cheese, which I'm not a fan of.
Right. It's a bun with like
just
20
cheese.
slices. Yeah, no meat. 20 slices of probably American cheese, like you said.
Fucking vegans, dude. This is what that is. Actually, no, vegans wouldn't eat cheese. Doesn't make sense.
Speaking of Walmart, sorry, I'm all over the place today. I have a note here that just says farting in Walmart.
Farting in Walmart? Did you fart at Walmart? When did you fart at Walmart?
So I was there with the baby.
Yeah.
I had just taken the oldest kid to the middle kid to daycare. I was there with the baby. I was getting just a couple things here and there. And I was feeling a little gassy, and it wasn't going to be noisy, so I just kind of farted and went about my day and whatever. And then I was like, oh, that kind of smells. But like
was there someone behind you?
I was not about to acknowledge it because nobody was in the same aisle.
Yeah.
I was good at doing my shopping. And then
Fucking thing
a worker from like somebody that worked at Walmart came up the aisle and came to put something back like literally right beside me. And literally as she walked behind me and came beside me, she starts coughing.
That's amazing.
She's like,
oh my God.
Coughing. And I was like, oh, and then I'm like, what do I do? Do I say anything?
Crop dusted the
do
shit
I
out of
say
someone.
like, I'm so sorry? So I just ignored it. I didn't say jack shit. Did not implicate myself.
That's the way to go.
I just kept shopping as if nothing had happened.
Listen,
And she's still like coughing beside me. And I'm just like, do. Here's my cereal and milk and
that's kind of an unfair hand to play though, because as a worker, technically she shouldn't look at a customer and say, "Hey, man, did you just fucking crop dust me?"
Right? Like she can't say. I guess she could, but she probably
could,
isn't
but
supposed
like
to.
out of like I guess common courtesy,
I
she
guess.
probably won't.
But yeah,
oh, dude,
I felt bad, but I also was like, I'm not about to admit to this woman, like this far later, that I just crop dusted the shit out of her.
So she was coughing. You almost like put her out of her misery.
Yeah, she coughed, and I was just like, okay, we're gonna hurry up and get what we need and get the fuck out of this aisle, because
Jesus.
I felt bad.
You felt bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
You're entitled to shit.
So, with that, it's the only drop I got.
With that.
So, I've been trying to catch Bekah up on fucking TV shows forever.
Yes.
Don't play anything. Let's talk this one out,
I'm
bitch.
not. Yeah. I was just trying to decide.
I had another one literally queued up,
Oh.
but then you just decided to take over. So,
I didn't
it's
know
all
that
good.
one was queued.
No, it's all good.
I didn't know. Was it this one?
But no, it wasn't. It's all good.
It was this one.
Sure.
It was. Shut up. We've been watching The Sopranos.
We started to again.
Yes, again.
Mainly because you apparently never really watched
I have
movies or
narcolepsy or something.
shows. But even before, you've never really watched real TV shows or good movies.
No.
And
I watched only what was on Nickelodeon or Disney Channel
yeah. And
Saw movies.
So yeah, just such a great palette as far as
That's all I
movies go.
watched as a kid and as a teenager, because that's all I was allowed to watch, because shit like The Simpsons was satanic and I couldn't watch it.
But you could watch Saw?
That was part of my sister's doing. She watched it. Simpsons wasn't satanic, but it was inappropriate for young children.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't make the rules. I just followed them.
Yeah. Anyway, The Sopranos would have been really inappropriate for your Simpsons pansy ass. And I love The Simpsons. But, so we're season 1, episode 1, and we'll probably try to do 1 episode a week.
Yes.
Right? We'll keep track of it.
Yes.
And you said you took some notes.
Yeah, I did.
You can't open a bottle.
I did, didn't I?
Kind of.
Dude, I like watching those videos of like bartenders where they're just like
Yeah.
open like 4 bottles back to back.
That's cool.
That was more than 4, but you know what I meant.
Season 1, episode 1.
Season 1, episode 1.
What'd you think of it? What happens?
It was
First
good.
of all,
So,
what do you remember?
Tony was in therapy.
Yep. Tony
I
starts
should
with
have
therapy.
taken more notes because I don't remember what the fuck I said.
What, you didn't say anything. We were watching the episode.
I know, but what I wrote
We
down.
made some jokes.
Yeah, we made jokes. So Tony's in therapy. He starts talking to her.
Yeah.
And then he's like, listen, I can't like go into detail. She tells him like the HIPAA thing, like, hey, doctor-patient confidentiality.
Unless you're about to fucking
But
murder
if somebody's
someone.
about to get hurt, like I legally have to report it to the authorities.
Right. And
which
then
like same.
So he says he adjusts
So he
his
says
stories
that he's
accordingly.
a garbage truck guy.
Waste management consultant.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
And he like rearrange like words his
He rewords his stories to not incriminate himself.
Or anyone else for that matter.
Right.
Which is kind of cool to like watch how he says it and then watch the video
Like,
itself.
oh, we
or, like,
just
the
got coffee,
replay.
and then you just drop coffee on the floor.
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
runs the motherfucker over. That was pretty good.
That was great. And I wrote Canadian sucks, and I don't remember why I wrote Canada sucks.
Canada sucks. As far as Sopranos,
Yep.
episode 1, season 1.
So he was in therapy. He went home.
Yeah.
Something about
Canada or Carmela?
nope. I wrote Canadian sucks,
Canadian
and I think I'm supposed to write
sucks.
Canada sucks.
I don't remember anything in the first episode about Canada.
I don't either.
So
but then I wrote I want to
have-
pet ducks. So I think something
Okay.
about Canada was made the ducks fly to him.
They were migrating probably to Canada, maybe.
Maybe.
All right. So yes, he has his first panic attack. That's the
Yeah.
whole thing, right? The episode is he had a panic attack
Yeah.
after he had ducks in his pool.
Yeah, which were so cute. Like I wouldn't want them in my pool, but like
ducks in a fucking mobster's pool.
Yeah.
is kind of cool.
that is hilarious. When we get a farm, can we get ducks though?
I'm cool with that.
Have you ever heard of Two Turnt Tony?
Yes,
We've talked about him before.
we've seen a few. Of
He
his
has a
videos.
duck.
He does have a duck.
Her name is Baby Girl. And he recently built like a duck sanctuary because like Baby Girl has arthritis. And so she needs to swim to help with her arthritis.
Oh,
but when she
God.
swims in the like swamps or whatever, she's about to get eaten by an alligator.
I've seen that.
He fucked up
he
his,
got bit by an
yeah,
alligator.
he fucked up his like knee or Achilles or something,
Yeah.
getting bit by an alligator, and so he built a sanctuary for ducks.
Okay.
Sorry.
So back to Sopranos.
Yes, Tony
We
Soprano.
got Tony. We got the ducks.
Has ducks.
We got the therapist, Dr. Melfi.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
We meet some of the family.
We meet
Right.
Uncle June.
Uncle June, who's
And-
his brother, his father's brother.
Yeah, because we meet the mom,
We
who
meet
was
the
like
mom as well,
starting her dementia journey.
Olivia.
Yeah, she starts
Yep.
her dementia journey, and she's a little confused, and talks about how wonderful the dad was. And Tony was like, "Listen, my dad was kind of a piece of shit,
He was not a saint.
but she only remembers the good times."
Right. Yeah, she calls him a saint. Do you remember what Uncle June is trying to do?
He wants to like take over, right?
No, it's something very specific with he wants to kill a pussy.
Yes.
You remember that?
Yes.
And it's not Tony's pussy,
It's a different pussy.
it's little pussy.
It's a little pussy. Yeah.
But do you remember the whole thing with Artie Bucco?
Yeah. So Bucco owns like an Italian restaurant where they do their business kind of in the back or whatever.
Vesuvio. They hang out there. I don't think they do business there.
Yeah,
They hang out.
They hang out there. And Artie's like, "Listen, I don't know what's going on, but like I'm just running my restaurant. They sit
Right.
here, they eat, they pay food, whatever."
Yep.
And then Tony tries to give Artie like a cruise coupon.
Cruise tickets, yeah.
Tickets
Yeah.
to get him out of town. And Artie's like, "Yeah." But then his wife is like, "Fuck no, you ain't taking shit from Tony Soprano."
Yeah, his wife was like, someone's
This shit's
kneecaps bought for that.
Yeah,
bought those
somebody's
tickets.
kneecaps paid for those tickets.
And that's probably true.
I mean, probably.
We meet the annoying little fucking father from church. Mm-hmm. Right? He's like weirdly hanging out with Carmela
Yeah, yeah.
at the house.
They make a lot of comments about like him having a side chick, and then he's like, "I didn't do that anymore," but the priest is
Yeah,
annoying
it's
to have around
Guma.
all the time.
He's Guma,
Was it a side bitch?
side Italian bitch. I don't think she was Italian though.
Do you have a side Italian bitch?
Bro, I got enough bitches in my life. I'm good. I'm good. I got enough bitches to worry about.
You better.
You know. Don't you flick my nipple.
I
bitch.
did it. I think it's funny that she had just like a shitload of cash in the bottom of a fake soup can.
The Campbell's can, yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, and then she started fighting. You start seeing like some of the dynamics.
Yeah, she fights with the
Meadow.
oldest daughter, which makes me super nervous because, like, I am
Meadow.
worried about our oldest becoming a teenager and turning into a total dick. I'm hoping she won't because she's not, like, she doesn't have a dickish personality right now.
Yeah.
And, like, we're pretty close. Like, she tells me shit now. So I really hope that it stays that way.
Yeah. They do call them hormones. But anyway.
Hormones.
We meet AJ. It was AJ's birthday. Right.
Yeah, he was bummed because he couldn't have any of Grandma's ziti because Grandma didn't
He's
want
like,
to
hey,
drive.
no fucking lasagna. And the parents are like, hey.
And because the priest was there.
Probably.
The priest was like, hey.
To be honest, like the parents were just like, hey, AJ,
Yeah,
wait until
priest.
father fucking cuckold fucking goes home.
Yep.
What else? Olivia. They're trying to get Olivia into a
They're
retirement
trying to get her,
situation.
yeah, and she's pissy because she's like, I'm not going to a fucking nursing home.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's not a nursing home, Ma, it's a whatever. And Tony has another panic attack.
Yes, he did. What about the restaurant manager? That like back to back, Tony just came in with his fuking guma. And then he came back with Carmela, and the dude's like, "Hey, haven't seen you in so many months."
Dude, Tony went and had like a dinner date with his side bitch.
He sure did.
And then, well, first of all, his therapist was there waiting with her boyfriend. And Tony comes in and like
That's right.
recognizes her.
They had a reservation for however long, like a month or whatever, and they were still waiting for a table.
And Tony walked in, got a table right away, talks to the therapist. Therapist's boyfriend's like, who the fuck is, you know who the fuck that is, right?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, but
is he
no,
a patient?
I can't.
It's like, I can't fucking tell you, asshole.
Shit, bitch.
I mean, right? Like that's giving up like HIPAA information. She really cannot.
Which is frustrating because like technically
she can't.
Right, like she can't because of HIPAA, like you said. But him acknowledging her.
Kind of
she's
implies,
a therapist, right? It implies it in and
I
of
understand,
itself.
but like, I don't think that's an issue with HIPAA because he initiated it.
Exactly, it's not because he initiated because he's allowed to say that. She's not allowed to.
But she can't confirm that he is a patient or not. Right.
Right.
That makes sense.
It's annoying.
But yeah, so
but I get it, yeah.
the date obviously knows.
Yep, and then he comes back and the restaurant owner. He comes back with his wife. And the restaurant owner's like, "Oh, I haven't seen you in so long."
It's fun. It's funny that like, and that's when he chooses to tell her that he's going to therapy, which kind of makes sense. That mobsters probably don't want people knowing that they go to therapy.
Well, yeah, because that means they have like a soft spot or like a not an issue, but an issue.
But like, you're putting a lot of other people in danger, right? So let's say your
'cause then
enemies
they
get a
worry
hold of
that-
your therapist, and they're like, "What the fuck do you know?"
Right. Or they worry that you're going to tell your therapist shit and the therapist is going to turn on you.
Right.
Which I guess is the same thing you just said.
But so he wants to keep that in the DL.
Yeah.
And he tells Carmela that. He's like,
and then
hey.
his nephew Christopher is trying to like prove himself worthy.
He's trying to learn the biz. Yep.
Yeah.
What does he do?
He kills
Emil,
who is
Emil.
like the
competition, if you will.
competition's like nephew
Right.
or something.
He's like the same level as Christopher.
Yeah,
but
and
like
then
for
Christopher
the
tries to throw the
competition.
dead body in a dump, and the one
He
guy's
quotes The Godfather.
like,
Pussy.
"Come on,
Pussy. Big. That's big pussy.
yeah, big pussy." Is like
That we talked about this already, but Joey Diaz apparently
which is so
not
cool.
interviewed, I guess tried out. What's the word?
Audition
for that part, and it's like you can literally see Joey Diaz as that
Yeah,
guy
for sure.
the
Like
whole time.
big pussy looks just like Joey
Yeah,
Diaz.
dude, it's crazy. So big pussy gets rid of the body with Christopher.
Right. Because
And
they
then-
know, but they don't know.
Right. He explains how the Godfather situation is a little different. And
Luca
then-
Brasi sleeps with the fishes.
I'm surprised you remember that. Yeah.
I remember it from The Godfather because they were saying that, and I was like, this sounds familiar. Am I remembering this from the first time we watched this? And then the more I watched, I was like, no, this is the fucking Godfather.
Uncle is in The Godfather.
Yeah, like I thought I was remembering it from the first time we watched
There's
it.
throughout the series, you'll get a few kind of tip of the hats to like mobster movies.
Yeah, because they're all like cliche Italian Northerners mobsters. Northern Italian mobsters.
I mean, yeah. But those actors, like, I'm pretty sure Christopher was in Casino.
Okay.
And then he played, like, there's a scene that's coming up that he kind of played the victim in the scene, but he's going to be the aggressor in the Sopranos version of that scene.
Okay.
So it's like cool, like callbacks like that, where you're like, oh, fucking younger Christopher, like the actor, was in Casino, and like, oh shit, this is what it is.
Yeah, there was one time last night where I remembered a scene from The Godfather, and I was like, oh shit, is that coming up in this?
Yeah.
And the more I thought about it, I was like, no, that's from Godfather. That's not even from this.
Yeah.
But
folks, I'm not kidding when I say she has not watched movies.
No, I haven't. We've watched The Godfather together. That's the only reason I know that.
You've watched half of the first part of The Godfather.
No, we watched the whole first one and half of the second one.
No. The second one is a very long movie, and it's my
Where does
favorite.
the wedding happen?
First one.
The end or the beginning?
Pretty close to the beginning.
Okay.
Do you remember Sonny getting killed?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
In the fucking, like, booth?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
I remember that. Isn't there a wedding in the beginning of the Godfather Part 2? I don't remember names, but I remember a specific scene. They're at a wedding,
Michael
and
gets
then like
married.
Yeah, Michael gets married. Yeah. And then somebody is in
Maybe we did watch
the
part 2.
office with the Don.
The Dom.
The
dominatrix. He just like puts on his leathers and he beats the shit out of
and
people.
He's talking about that's the beginning of the Godfather Part 2.
No.
Okay, well I remember that scene.
The scenes that you're thinking about is Don Corleone in the first part, and people are coming to his daughter's wedding.
Yeah.
And they're asking him for favors.
And I remember they went back to Italy.
That's after Michael kills the police chief. He does leave to Italy.
And number 1.
That may be.
See,
they're kind of mixed up in my head because I usually try to watch them like
back to back.
Yeah.
See, so I remember parts of it.
I don't doubt that. But anyway.
But yes.
So anyway, season 1, episode 1. Anything else?
Teenagers are assholes.
Yeah, Meadow breaks out.
Yeah, and it made me nervous thinking about our kids, our girls.
Do you remember Tony's scene with Meadow after the volleyball game?
Yeah.
How he takes her to like a church, and he's essentially telling her, "Hey, like this took craftsmanship, and it was like your grandfather and his crew that built this church."
Yep.
And then we kind of laughed at that as our fucking house is falling to fucking pieces.
Listen, it's fine.
The HVAC may be shitting out. We just got the roof fixed. Yeah, craftsmanship is not a fucking thing anymore. They just want to get these motherfuckers up and sell them and get the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, that part was interesting, given that they had a lot less technology than today.
Yeah.
But the craftsmanship and like, I don't know, wanting to do a good work or a good job for the sake of like your name being attached to that job.
Yeah.
It's just not there anymore.
It's really not.
And The Sopranos was shot, fucking 23 years ago?
That's crazy. I was 4.
I think it was in 2000. 2001 was the first season.
Then I was 6.
Yeah. So yeah, you wouldn't.
How old am I? I'm 29, not 27. I was 6.
You're old enough, bitch.
I'm not 30. That's all I know.
Oh, God. For a few more months.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I'm going to have the most depressing 30th birthday party ever.
If you want to.
I want to. I want to have a big one.
A big one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to be drunk the whole time.
Yeah, I was planning on that.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
We're going to be in town?
Are we doing Vegas?
Are we doing Vegas? Because if we are, we need to like plan it and book it.
I don't give a shit about my birthday. We should probably say our birthdays are like 3 days apart.
Literally 3 days apart.
I don't give a shit about mine.
I know.
And you need to tell me.
But if I can use your birthday as an excuse to celebrate even longer, I'm gonna.
That's fine. I don't give a shit, but you need to tell me what we're doing.
I'm cool with going to Vegas. I'm also cool with like having a cul-de-sac block party for 3 days.
Just block off and cause traffic for 3 days. That'd be great.
Yeah. Like, fuck you guys. It's our birthday weeks.
I'm down. Basic white chick fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Let's do it. No. So,
No, I don't
yeah,
wanna
that's
block
the
off the
last
website.
note I had as far as episode 1. And then we get Uncle June and Olivia talking about how, like, Tony doesn't allow him to do his business.
Right.
Even though, you know, he was Tony's dad's older brother.
And there was a comment that Tony made to Olivia about how Olivia or Uncle June trusts Olivia.
How she can, yeah, he's like,
They
he
trust each other.
he listens to
He
you.
listens
you
to
need
you. That's what it
talk to
was.
you.
He listens to you.
Right. What do you think? What do you think of Olivia?
I mean, I feel for her because
You've seen, so to give a little background, you've seen Sons of Anarchy.
yeah,
So you've seen a series with a matriarch that's a little stronger, right?
yeah.
So with that basis,
But with her, she's not as strong as Gemma.
Yeah.
She's not. Because
Okay.
Gemma's with it. Gemma can still run the business if she wants. She's not. I mean, I guess Gemma kind of does kind of run the business from the
Gemma was
background.
evil. Yeah, she wasn't evil, but she definitely ran shit.
She ran shit from the background.
That is true. With
With Jackson
Clay.
Clay. I almost called him Clyde.
Clyde.
Clay. Yeah.
Jackson
And like
Clyde.
Olivia can't do that because she's somewhat demented.
Okay. That's cool.
That's not
I've seen
cool,
this.
but she-
I've seen this series like
I know.
3 times over. So like I'm
I
trying
know.
not to give things away.
I'm interested to see how Olivia goes.
Okay.
Because like she's still with it. She has moments of like, she's not with it, but like in the grand scheme, she's still pretty with it.
But like it was in this episode, it was shit like Tony saying, "I already ate. I don't want eggplant," and like her making a plate, which I feel like is something my mom would do.
I was gonna say like, yes, that's a dementia thing, but it's also like a mom thing, just wanting to take care of your babies. Because
Right.
like, even my mom, like she's not the biggest cook, but if she's got something made and I go over there and I'm like, no, I'm good, she's gonna be like, okay, well here, just have a bite, just try it.
Right.
And same with your mom. Like your mom's always got food on the stove, like
I know.
ready
It's-
to be
it's-
either reheated or freshly made or whatever, ready for us.
As much as I fucking joke around and bitch about my mom, that is true. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. So
So I'm
there is
interested
some
to
of
see.
that
I'm interested to see where she
goes.
goes.
Any other character kind of stood out to you, or
Meadow stands out, but it's just because she's a
Meadow.
teenager and my oldest is our oldest is
she's not a fucking
slowly
teen.
approaching those years.
Slowly. Let's emphasis on slowly, and we're good.
She'll be there before we know it.
Shut your mouth.
It makes me nervous. Carmela and Tony's relationship is very interesting to me.
It seems to be at a lull.
Because like
Or
sometimes
a
they seem
bad-
super happy. Then they make comments about having like a side bitch that they're, and
Yeah,
he's like, oh, I'm not
Carmela
with her
called him
anymore.
out
And
on
she's
it,
like,
yeah.
yeah, whatever. And then
That
like,
is true.
like it's like a conversational topic. I feel like if you had a side bitch and I made a comment about it, it wouldn't just be like, hey, you're about to get in the MRI machine, but like, I know about your side bitch. And you're like, I'm not with her anymore. And it's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, no, I got a new one. Duh.
Yeah. Like if that was our conversation about your side bitch, like it would not go that smoothly, I don't think, and vice versa as well. Like you wouldn't just be like, oh, the priest has been hanging out a lot lately. Like
Yeah,
it would not be like that.
that is true.
And I don't know what that says about
But
ours or their relationship.
That is a power couple over there
Yes.
that they both
And they're-
kind of have a lot to lose. You know what I mean? Like it or not, I know Carmela may not be running the criminal shit, but
Yeah.
she does have a lifestyle and she does have like kids.
I mean,
so
I would
it
say
is-
in that instance, then like we're a power couple. Like
What? We're not a power couple.
yeah,
What
we
you
are.
talking about?
Fuck yeah, we are.
You think so?
We've been together for 10 years. We've been through so much shit, and we're still like coming out on top. Still like.
I like you on top, but you bitch about it every fucking time.
I got bad knees, man.
Just saying, bitch.
I got bad knees.
Get on top, you know?
All right, you lost me there. I'm done.
Anyway, so thumbs up or thumbs down as far
Yeah,
as an
thumbs
episode?
up. I'm interested. I'm ready to. watch more and see kind of like what
perspires
from here. That sounds gross. What perspires? What ensues from here?
What are the sweaty bits from here on out?
No, I'm interested to see what ensues from here on out.
That's a good word, I think.
Thanks.
I'm also kind of getting a little fucked up right now.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Getting a little loosey-goosey. Getting a little more loose than the goose.
Stupid loose.
Getting stupid loose, bitches.
All right. All right. Any predictions for the next? Jesus H shit. All right. If you guys are my witnesses, if she dies on camera or on audio, you guys at least heard that she did it to herself.
It was on me. I was trying to be funny and I
almost choked.
Uh-huh.
All right. Let's do this one. And then this is from McDojo Life, which is one of my favorite.
Just rip the bag when he throws it.
What do you say?
There's some like men in a driveway with a
grappling dummy.
Yeah, grappling dummy. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think happens?
It looks like he's about to try to throw it, but he's not going to be able to because them bitches are heavy as shit.
He's loading up. He's pretty centered as far as
he's loading up to throw it, but them dummies are heavier than you think they are.
Okay.
I thought this guy was about to fall on his face. Turns out he just threw a grappling dummy into a child. Into a child. What? Hang on, I want to watch it again. I want to watch it again because I legit thought this guy was about to just fuck up and whack himself in the face.
You see
or
a
like,
little kid walking away.
God. Okay, but wait a minute. Okay, if we're already going over, if we're talking about videos of like kids getting hurt, can I exit this?
That's
what do
fine.
you do? You exit it?
Just exit it.
Let's see.
Which one you got?
This one.
Okay.
Kids having like a Mario themed birthday party. Sorry.
And he's hitting. What the fuck?
He hit the star.
He's running around like Mario. Oh my god! Oh no!
What is that?
And he hit the star and he's doing the sound effects and everything. He's so cute.
He's trying to do a song. He's fucking it up a little bit. But like in the beginning he also never even touched the star. The star was above his hand. If we're really looking at this for what it is. And he's running around, he makes it around the corner and
goes through the streamers and
dude, he just did not see that wall. Oh, that was perfect. Oh, dude, he fucking ate it.
Ate shit in a wall and it was hilarious.
Listen, kid, as long as there's no permanent damage, that shit's amazing. You know what I mean? If it's like, oh no,
and especially
Jimmy lost an eye. It's like, all right, maybe not as funny, but like
little Jimmy's fine because our kids ran into it. Remember when the oldest was playing like a ghost and threw her blankie over? Yeah, like she threw a blankie over her head and smacked into a wall too. Like she was okay. She is okay.
As far as we know, yeah.
Listen, she's fine.
She's fine. She's fine.
It's fine.
Bitch is fine.
I'm actually fine.
I'm actually fine.
I'm actually fine.
Damn, this kind of fucking went like it kind of.
Well, we'll save the other videos for next week.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We'll find new ones. I'm not worried about that. But this hour flew by.
Yeah, it did.
I love you.
I love you, bitch.
And I guess I'll see you cunts next Tuesday.
See you bitches next Tuesday.
Bye.
Tuesday.
Love you, bitch.
Okay. Love you, bitch. Tuesday.
I don't like your jerk-off name. I don't like your jerk-off face. I don't like your jerk-off behavior. And I don't like you. Jerk-off.